guys, this is Snarky Bidoof, aka the Mediocre Madam, and right off the bat I just want to say that you never really, at least I haven't really paid attention to my style of gameplay or really picking one until I started doing this commentating thing and actually having to sit and watch different games that I play, and I realized just how much of a camper I can be. Like, there's a couple times, like right here, this part that I've sped up a little bit, where I'm just sitting in the same place. Now normally one would get kills while camping, but I'm not a very good sniper, so actually I don't even know why I was using that, but sometimes it's fun to switch up guns. But anyways, there's another part where I've sped it up because I'm seriously just sitting in a corner. Honestly, to cut myself a little bit of slack, the part that I'm talking about that'll be coming up in I think a minute or two, where I'm just sitting there was a UAV up and there were guys right outside, and I've said this before, I'm not sure if I've said it on my channel, but whenever there's a one-on-one face-to-face gunfight, I always lose. And I couldn't really tell you why, but it's almost a certainty. So anyways, that's why I was doing that. But yeah, I guess I'm one of those bitch-ass campers that I always complain about. But anyways, there's a couple things I want to get to. First off is the small GameStop gift card contest that I made a video about, I think, last week. Well, I said I was going to film me taking the name out of the hat, and there was a hat. It's a cowboy hat, and if you want to see a picture of it, I'll show you. I put everybody's name, that the requirements were that you had to be a subscriber and you had to leave a comment on the video. Now, I wrote everybody's name down who was interested. There were people that commented that weren't interested, and I pulled a name out, and this whole thing I had filmed. I was commentating, recording through Sony Vegas on my computer while wearing a mic, and also filming with my iPod at the same time. And I've done it before. I've put the two things together. I've just emailed the video to myself. Well, the video happened to be too long, so I just opened up my iPod as a disk drive on my computer, or as a hard drive on my computer, just to get the video off that way. And I took it off and everything was fine, except it wouldn't, for whatever reason, and I know I'm doing it right because I've done this before, it wasn't working. It wasn't uploading correctly. It wouldn't even get as far for me to be able to render, to put the audio track and the video track together. So forget that. Well, just try and trust me, because I didn't mess with the results or anything. If I was gonna mess with the results, I would have chosen somebody that I've played with on Xbox Live a bunch of times. I would have chosen that person. If I were gonna rig the contest, I wouldn't choose somebody that I didn't know very well. But I do want to thank everybody for leaving those comments, and you guys are obviously the lifeblood of my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't have any views. So the winner, and I've already contacted him, was Nathaw1, and he happens to live in England, so I'll have to, I don't know if I'm going to work on sending him the gift card, or if I can maybe buy another gift certificate on GameStop's website and send it to him that way. That might be easier, and he might get it faster. But anyways, congratulations to Nathaw1, and thanks again to everyone for entering. One other thing I wanted to talk about was the Gears of War 3 beta. Now, it's available tomorrow for anybody who got a new copy of the Bulletstorm Epic Edition. Now, I originally did purchase this game, and the only reason I really bought it was, aside from it looking halfway decent and being Gears similar, and I loved Gears 1 and 2, I bought it because I thought that was the way that it was portrayed, is that it was the only way you were going to be able to play the Gears beta. Now that turned out not to be the case, because a little after I bought it, it came out that if you pre-ordered through GameStop, you would have the same access, except it would be a week later. So I kind of got upset about that. I ended up being able to return it. So I don't have Bulletstorm anymore, so I won't have the early access. However, I do have the pre-order code for Gears 2, or Gears 2. I do have the pre-order code for pre-ordering Gears of War 3, so I'll have access to it along with anybody else who's pre-ordered it through GameStop on Monday, April 25th. So not tomorrow. The Gears of War 3 public beta will be up and running, hopefully, if everything goes the way it's supposed to, on Monday, April 25th, which will be next Monday. Not this coming Monday, next Monday. Now, I'm not sure if codes are still available. I used to work for GameStop, and we would somehow, how you run out of a random setup of numbers and letters, I don't know, but maybe it has something to do with the company releasing codes, but I don't know if they have any left. Now, it's possible that they don't, but I'm going to say it's more likely that they do, so feel free to go check out your local GameStop to see if you can get one. The beta itself ends on May 15th, and it has a few different game modes. It has Team Deathmatch, which we all know, Capture the Flag, another familiar one, and King of the Hill. King of the Hill is domination-like in that you have to hold down a point. However, the point moves around, so, you know, King of the Hill. You're the point. You have to capture the point and hold it as it moves around the map. There are 4 maps that we're going to be checking out in the beta. Thrashball, which is a stadium map. Checkout, which is in a supermarket. Trenches, which, from what I can gather from the information online, takes place in a sandstorm. And Old Town, which seems to be on a coastal town of some sort. Now, let's see, the game itself comes out on September 20th. I'm really excited about it, especially Beast Mode. If any of you played the previous Gears games, you know about Horde Mode. Well, Beast Mode is essentially the opposite, where you're rushing as the Beasts, obviously, against people who aren't the Beasts. Now, God, cogs and gears. What the hell am I thinking? Why can't I? Oh, sorry. It's 2:35 in the afternoon, and why I'm not fully awake, I couldn't tell. Well, I can tell you. I didn't get up, or I didn't fall asleep until, what, 5 a.m.? So, anyways, if anyone actually remembers the last year in July, they had that Xbox Live promotion where you could buy the Save Carmine or Carmine Must Die avatar shirts. Shirts for your avatar, and I don't remember what came of that, so if anybody knows, let me know, because I couldn't find any updates on it. I'll talk a little bit, the video's about to end here in about a minute. I'll talk a little bit more, why can't I speak? A little bit more about what you're going to see during the beta in my next video. But the Gears story should wrap up Marcus Phoenix's whole story, but I mean, this franchise has been so successful, I don't see how they would possibly end it. I mean, we know Halo 3 ended Master Chief's story, essentially, and then after the credits they had, you know, the teaser for what must have been ODST, because that came afterwards. But, so I don't think it's going to end. So I think the future of the franchise looks good. God, I think one of the reasons I can't speak is because I'm talking so fast. I guess my ideology is that if I talk really fast, then I will have I have a lot to talk about, so it's coming out so fast that I get so excited that, you know, hopefully I won't mess up. And I have a few times, but I'm not going to re-record. So the match actually is about to end here. And we do end up winning. I camped a lot. This isn't a fantastic game for me, but it's better than all my normal ones. So thanks, guys, for listening, and keep an eye on my channel. See ya!